Hello, hello, everybody. Thank you, Annie. Thank you, Church Nelly. Appreciate it. I've said hello to most of you as I was chatting along with you, but hello, how are you? Okay, Dolores, that's kind of freaky. Hello, there's someone using my name. It's at Dolores Williams. Was your account hacked, or they just are cloning you? That's creepy. Hello, Ladybird. I think you might be one. Hi, Janice. How are you? Oh, my. Do, 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 do. Bum, 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 bum. Ooh, let's see. Hello, Rodney. How are you? Hey, Mary. Channel member. You're one that I didn't, address ahead of time. So, hello there. Cookies and cream. Channel member. Everyone else I shouted out, while I was before it started. By the way, everybody, there's a whole party going on before the live stream even gets kicked off. So, R&T Edutainment, how are you? Popcorn, yes. Hello, Faith, how you doing? Hey, love to travel with waves, how you doing? Let's see. Okay, everybody. How is everyone? I hope you are all well. I know that I am. Now that it's all over, praise the Lord. I'm just saying, I know I felt a little bit like, oh my gosh, we survived. Harry and them have survived the funeral. So it was a long, really 11 days, but I'll give it, or 12 days, but I'll give them, the 10 days. And the mourning continues, I believe. So, yeah. Anyway, hey, Elizabeth, how are you? Sylvia, how you doing? Whew. All right, let me put on some, let me just put a little background. Anyway, I didn't have, I always say I don't have anything really that important. Just wanted to really touch base with everybody and, just see how you're feeling. It was very high emotions for us, although in a different way. I think many of us who support Harry and Meghan, yeah, it was just a lot going on with us. So that's true, Annie. I'm praying that they are home, safe, and away from all the craziness. Hey, Angela, how are you? B-Time, how are you? Oh, yeah. Shh. I know how it is. Yeah, I just logged off, so. Hey, Tier, how you doing? Oh, Ladybird, that funeral was draining. Even in death, that vampire queen is sucking people dry. I tell you, it's just all the antics around it that took away from. I mean, mind you, she wasn't my queen, so I wasn't celebrating. She wasn't my grandmother, so it's a lot different. But still, it was draining. And all that came to my mind when I was thinking of today. I was like, okay, surviving the funeral, like literally that's what we were all doing, is just trying to get through, because it was just like, oh my lordy be. Now, I do have to say, Church Nelly shared some sad news with us prior to the live stream um, starting that, there's another wig that has bit the dust. So, Church Nelly, I give you, our thoughts are with you. Just know we're with you, sis. We're with you. Okay? Sylvia, I believe Megan was supposed to be at the UN today. Yes, that was today, I believe. So, you know, it'll probably be next month. We'll be saying the same thing. They're still in mourning. Like, I don't understand the media when it's claiming that it's a mourning period, but they were so horrid. And then all the other shenanigans of the royal family, the invite to a dinner and then the uninvite because it's only for working royals. Whoever your staff is should be fired. Whoever is leaking, they need to stop. But then I see some of the hires that Chucky's doing. King C3. Okay, that's his new name, King C3. And yeah, hiring Mail on Sunday or tabloid former editors as your PR or just to work on your staff is kind of loony. But hey, to each his or her own. You know what I mean? Hey, Marshar, how are you? Good to see you. Oh, definitely. Definitely this hashtag team H&M. Yes. Let me see. Oh, tear. I'm exhausted and glad it's over. Okay. I think most of us. Hey, Sonia, channel member. Hey, Lydia, channel member. I think. Hey, Ray, did I say? I think I spoke to you before the live, but I'm gonna say channel member. Okay. Living in the Triangle. How you doing? All right, Dolores. All on Flipboard, the royal family and British media and their mouthpieces are still going after Harry and Meghan. It's ridiculous. Wonder if the Queen's will be, on lockdown like her husband's. I'm just saying. I'm just wondering. That just came to mind. Yeah, because she does have. I mean, I know the estate or the firm's property, whatever, whoever owned what, goes back to the crown, or I should say the crown property goes back to the crown. But yeah, I wonder, out of her personal fortune that she amassed, and all she did was, have somebody play a bagpipe to wake her up in the morning, and then, okay. Which was interesting that they had the person play at the funeral. I'm like, what, you trying to wake her up or something? Okay, I need to behave. Let me behave. Marsha, I'm glad that funeral is over. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying. Living in the Triangle, we sure needed each other over the long 10 days. Yeah. It was, whew, here in the US, we shouldn't even have been exhausted, mind you. But the coverage it was just like, are we part of the Commonwealth and not aware of it? So, yeah. Oh, Lord, you in your wigs, Church Nelly. Hey, Sister, how are you? I don't even know what to tell you, Church Nelly, because yeah, I wouldn't use Gorilla Glue, but I get the what is it, the two-sided, wig tape or the hair tape or the hairline. You know what I'm talking about. Hopefully, Joyce, they're trying to shame Harry. Come back to work with his brother and his father and leave his wife and children in California is unreal. Tina B. I've been peddling this on TV today. I pray that energy that they're putting out there comes back at them 1,000-fold, because that is horrid to even fathom out of your mouths. But every time there's been a divorce announced in that family, with the one still in the UK, keep it up. And their minds are going to be blown. For those that probably don't know that there's trouble in River City, I'm just saying, allegedly. Yeah, so I'm just saying. Oh, Jacqueline, welcome. Oh my goodness. Let me do this. Okay. Y'all know. New channel member! New channel member! New channel member! Oh, thank you. Welcome. I will welcome you like I do all the channel members once the stream ends. I'm just going to take a note, make sure I do not forget. But welcome aboard. Welcome. All right. So, should I do a mini trash time? I should do a mini trash time or not. Because I do have some stuff. Someone that's not squad cracked up at that nickname right there, King T. King T. Mm-hmm. Carolyn says, that is hilarious. Sorry, Church Nelly. Can you send your wig to William? That is hilarious. Yes. Box it up. He'll never know. Oh my gosh. Tell him, we see you're in competition with your dad and you're losing. So yeah, that will make him, tell him to put it on and pray that it keeps his head together. Sylvia, pray Harry and Meghan are home. I'm sure they have been speaking with their spiritual counselors throughout the days they were in the UK. I hope so. And I hope they had a lot of Zoom and FaceTime calls with their precious little ones. If they didn't secretly bring them into the UK, because, they can move very silently. But that would be a lot for the kids. But I would love to have known that they were there. But yeah. I love to travel with Wave. So sorry for Meghan. Whew. She has strength, but she is very well controlled, like a person under control, where she's not. And because she would have went off on the tabloids by now, but she's let her lawyers do the talking for her. But yeah, Church Nelly. Carolyn, think he prefers a peg. I was going to say shape it in that or put it on a peg. Yeah, never mind, Church Nelly. Ignore me. Yeah, everybody just ignore me. Let me see. Oh, that's so sweet, Sylvia. Liddy, how are you and the sweet baby doing? Oh, yes. Nothing but, I hope there's lots of cheeks. Well, baby cheeks. Okay. You know how baby cheeks, you just like to kiss on them. Agnes, how are you? Now we know why Betty stayed on for so long. She knew about Charles III's lack of ability. Ooh. But she has herself to blame. Because if she as a mother and a quote woman in charge and a quote working royal should have better prepared him. I'm just saying. Less of spoiled brat and more, self-confident and self-assured, ears and all. I'm just saying, obviously and he probably wore her nerves down over the years that when she finally gave permission for him to remarry. But, all the rules, there is no protocol. Like, there's a divorced monarch. I'm just saying. Church Nelly, or a monarch married to a divorcee, because that was something that was unheard of. So I'm just saying. Church Nelly, they said they're mourning the queen, yet all they talk about is Harry and mostly Meghan. Yeah. as if they're drawing the attention away from them, from everybody else, and that's not the case. That is just not the case. Now, the video I saw while hanging out with all of you on Royal Sussex, that clip of them going in, Harry and Meghan walking in the pew, and then, Space and Cosplay standing there, and they didn't even acknowledge. Like, did you expect them to stop and curtsy and kiss you? No, get out of here. Okay. Dolores, Tina B got on the nerve to talk about Harry needs to come back. They're all paid to just show their ass on TV. That's what I really believe. They really are paid. Talking heads, talking points, and they're crazy. So, yeah. And the whole thing is, don't you think there's a picture of Meghan? When I saw it, it made me pause a bit, but it showed her with tears on her face. And her and Harry, again, had a different relationship than all of us understand. So she knew her as she said, Her Majesty, but she also got to know her as Harry's grandmother and then her children's great-grandmother. And obviously there was a connection in that, what would Archie like for Christmas? And for them to say, when Harry was saying, oh, a waffle maker, and I know all of us were like, what? And then to know that that's what was sent. Yeah, I'm just saying. Okay. But she's gone. I won't say we are, but the subjects are living under the remainder, or the remains of what she's left behind. What is the biblical verse? Train up a child in the way they should go. I mean, she could have done a lot better than the spoiled man child that we saw over the dang pen. Yeah, anyway. Okay, Ladybird. Lord Danart told PM to his face the military loves Harry and that the UK needs him back and Meghan. Without Meghan, Harry ain't going nowhere. And their life is set up pretty well in California. Why would they go back without assurances that the media hound dogs would be called off completely? Don't whisper her name, don't mention her name, don't print her name, nor the kids. That will never happen, because whomever has a lot of trash and skeletons that they don't want out yet. Space. Yeah, I'm just saying. Lydia, I doubt the Queen side boo so they can read and release her will now. You don't think she had one? We know why Philip was hid away for 99 years, because he left it all to the one that was his, what do they refer to it, like a special friend or what? We were like, come on now, is that how y'all put it? We know the deal. Hey Anna, how are you? I wish I was woken up by a handsome prince. Now, what are you trying to say about your husband? Marshall, the British media was waiting for Meghan to step a toe onto Saltine Island. They had a feeding frenzy on her, but they took some gorgeous pics of her. They know her beauty and grace outshines all. Okay, and since you kind of segued right into some of the pictures, I just have to say, there's really not a bad angle, and I'm just gonna, this was a car ride. And this was, I think, to one of the vigil things, because the hat is not from the funeral, unless the way it's sitting, the way she's sitting in the car. I don't believe this is from the funeral. It could be. But you know, this. Oh, let me take the comment down for a second. Let me try to. It was Marshar's. Okay, it's just her style, her grace. Now this here, the gloves. Yeah, the cape action is just what gets me. So she's had the blue outfit. I think she wore for a birthday, the Queen, one of the Queen celebrations. Um, that had it was like a cape action to it. Of course, we know the green when they were leaving deuces, and now this. So it's like understated, but it just the elegance of it is just something. So yeah, and the earrings that she's wearing were the gift that you know Queen had given her when they had their one joint engagement and um, were on the royal train, which not everyone in that member of that family that's still there right now has ridden on that train. I'm just saying. Okay. Now moving right along. And then the silhouette of them leaving. Now, there's always a little plug, dig, all that fun stuff in the with regard to Megan. So a squatty who I'm not going to share the name because people can be kind of crazy on here. But it was like, remember when George Clooney told the press to back off Megan? That was that she was pregnant and he worried about her well-being. That was in 2018. How 5 of her friends went to People magazine because they were scared about her mental health around the same time she was suicidal. But Oprah, they always harp on the Oprah interview. Always, 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 always. Charles and the rest of them did nothing. Nothing. Never told that media back off. Because, yeah, that's why. That one right there has to be satisfied. Well, both of them in the picture, but, the one with his head down, well, never mind. I'm not going to say. I'm not going to say. So I was on, Twitter, the news, and saw this tweet and was like, oh, wow. Okay. There's another article on the cut that, you can check it out. I'll have to get the link because I just took a screenshot, and it was Anisha Cross, and she sang for being beautiful, black and bold, unbothered, and having a prince not only fall in love, but marry and have kids with her, despite objection from the firm and racist Europeans. Stay true to you, Megan, and just keep winning. Well, well, well. A Karen had to jump up onto Twitter. Some of you may know her name, many may not. So Britt McHenry jumps in, and it's like, well, she did trash the British royal family multiple times, including on global TV. We know that's the Oprah interview. If you're a fan of the monarchy, I can see why that's disliked. She also committed perjury in UK court for lying about the infamous letter. She also checked Caucasian for acting jobs. This is pod topic. Oh, Lord. So this is ESPN employees want Britt McHenry fired for put downs. She's not the friendliest little bitch in town. I'm just saying. Okay. So they did suspend her, and this was back in 2015. So obviously things have not changed. So the response back to her, wasn't expecting this from you. The full weight of the monarchy and UK outlets attacked her race, compared her to apes straight out of Compton analogies, made her out to be unfit because of her race, and made her suicidal. This is abhorrent. to your point, biracial people, especially lighter skinned ones, trying to make it in Hollywood that gives the most desirable roles to white women is another topic, and also a vestige of racism and colorism. Every every black darker skinned actress acknowledged this for years, as that's what has been happening. I didn't get her next screen tweet, but Brit. You should have kept your little tweet to yourself, kept your thoughts to yourself, because it's so uncalled for. Like, Megan is mourning too. People just don't give her the humanity. They just will not give it to her, no matter what. It's disgusting. It's sad. Whew. Yeah. So, I had to share that little tidbit because, she wanted me to. I just blocked. Something just told me, go ahead and block because you're going to wind up losing your account because you're going to say something. And, Twitter's quick to snatch accounts from folks. So I just went on and quietly. Oh, and let me do this. Copyright disclaimer, section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Okay. We know the rest. I'm going to come back to comments. Let's see. Where are we? All right, Sylvia, let me see. Mrs. VS. In my opinion, from what I've been hearing, it appears PM is truly becoming unhinged in a way that is not good. He was always been unhinged. For him to sit on TV for as many years as he did, ranting and raving about Megan every single day, lunacy. He's lunatic. Hey, Elaine, channel member. And, a squatty over in the UK. Yeah, I guess it is. It's getting pretty late over there, right? Let me see, Carolyn. The Hocus Pocus witches couldn't wait to get to the Queen's jewels. I heard that there was probably some tampering or pillaging of the Queen's jewels, which surprising that she has any that she owned aside from, the brooches that her husband gave her, etc. I wouldn't think they would want those, but they got it. They couldn't wait for those titles. Got those. Now they had to get the jewels. Got those. Yeah, I don't know. Love to travel with Wave. What do you guys think of Princess Anne? She has a few nicknames herself, but aside from her being a somewhat of a straight shooter, and crass, I don't give too much more to her either. I mean, she lives high on the hog and, just shows up and cuts ribbons, smiles, when she wants to smile. I'm just saying. Lydia Sylvia, he was a handful last night, but it's still such a, aww. A nap needed soon by me. Aww. Baby's keeping you up. Annie, if people don't or refuse to see the hatred for this one woman who has never done anything, then it's insane. Yeah. That's the part that kind of gets me, because it's like you ask, what did she do? Oh, she trashed. How did she trash them? Are you saying because she joined them, the family's a bigger piece of trash? Because they're trash already. I'm just saying. Even the treatment of the Crown Princess of Denmark to be invited and uninvited is kind of trashy. And I'll just say, if you need to eliminate all the other royal wives or women who are much more prettier than you, in that they are more articulate, educated, and happy with their husbands, you have a mental issue. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm just talking. If y'all know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Otherwise, we're moving right along. Okay. Charles inherited millions and he will not pay 1 penny of inheritance tax. Yeah, I read that too. I mean, we're talking a substantial amount. But, they had the things set up correctly. All I can say is unless taxpayers stand up and say, cut this out, because, if little old, subject, Patty gets what, 50,000 pounds and has to pay tax. Like, how does he get millions upon millions and he doesn't have to? Yeah, watch those books, folks. Watch those books. Gwendolyn, Chucky and William are crazy as loons if they think Harry's coming back to that viper pit. Well, I don't want any other delay in like, oh, well, the mourning period's still going on. You can't do this. Now, I understand from what I heard this morning, I think it was this morning, that King C3 coronation would be somewhere in late spring, summer 2023. Mm-hmm. We're not extending the mourning period that long, so that, no podcasts or no book, but you all go on doing whatever you're doing, working and all that other stuff, allegedly working, showing up, smile, wave, and then leave, but not bring and make sure that your involvement, there's impact. Smart works, Megan. The ladies of the Grunfeld kitchen have businesses of their own now, and the kitchen is running 7 days a week. Come on now. It's the impact. So the U.S. needs to push back on Tina and ask her about Harry and Meghan's young children. Oh, what about their young children? They don't need to ask her anything. And, many of us in Squad could be royal experts on TV. I'm just saying. They just like to hear their accents. That's what gets them those jobs. Like they're the authority. And they just find their way to be snide and hateful. So on that. Hey, sunshine. Oh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Yesterday was a little different. It was a little different. Hey, Miss P, how are you? It was a mini version of Trash Time, mini version. I could really go hard, but I'm just going to be, we're all surviving the funeral. That's really how I think of it. And at this point, I'm not thinking of titles for the children. If this blackmail is what it takes to get them, they can shove it. That's what it would take. You think that Charles is just going to, sure, I'll style them as they should be styled as my grandchildren, without pictures and all the big glory stuff, like the Rhoda having access. Yeah. So, Church, now let me get this straight. They disrespect Harry. Now they think he should leave his wife and kids and work for Peg Hagen and Chuck. I'll just say, Tamps. Are they for real? Yeah, they are. But they're getting their marching orders from them, from Peghead and Tamps, of course. Kenneth, the royal family treating Harry very badly. Why will he want to return to that place? He doesn't. And that's the big thing. I mean, I keep saying, I even saw a tweet and I've seen different references, and Baron even shared earlier about someone making comparison of Harry and then Margaret, Princess Margaret, and we all know that she was a mess. Okay, not very happy in life, and drank and smoked her way right on up out of here. But that's really what they had wanted for Harry. They really did. How dare he be happy? When he has said when he was young, that's what he wanted, a life. He wanted a wife, children. He has that now. And yet you still can't be happy for him. No one told you, Pegster, to marry somebody that you didn't really love, but that was convenient. I'm just saying. You really, this day and age, be true to y'all. Be true to thyself. Okay? If you're not happy, don't stay, because people can read your energy. Whew, put the children between you, or you, as you're walking, you ain't even walking near each other, not even close enough that you would accidentally bump in, just to touch each other's arms or something. Yeah. Don't tell me there's a whole lot of love going on there. Marshar, Princess Megan's final curtsy to QE2 was smooth, deep knee bend, then a smooth rise. Carmilla needed. What? Oh, Princess Megan. Did I say Margaret? Princess Megan's final. Yeah. Carmilla next to her wobbled. You know what? If that woman had fell over. Okay. Marsha, I need you to stop because you're going to have me in tears thinking about that. If that woman had fell over, Lord have mercy on all of us. Because they would have been like, oh, she pushed her over. That's what those tabloids would have wrote. Okay. Elaine, thank you so much for the super sticker. Seriously. You're a channel member. What are you doing? Thank you. Okay. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Mwah. Mwah. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You'll spoil me. Let me see. Joyce, the titles are worth it. They can keep the titles. They can take their titles not worth it. To give up your life and freedom for two that can think themselves out of a paper bag. Listen, why would you want to go back where someone silenced you? Like literally all of, passport, your phone, and they control who has access to you. Yeah, no, thank you. Don't think that would happen. Hey, Benjamin, I don't think that'll happen. Don't have to worry about that. I wish we knew. Who asked that? Oh, Kenneth. I wish we knew, but I'm pretty sure that he who Elaine, I see that message. I hope that they are home. I think the events ended like yesterday, that the Windsor, do they call it burial? But it was like to me it felt like 3 services in one day, but oh, and let me just say, I haven't seen that many people on the long walk since the wedding. Okay, I'm just saying. All right, moving right along. So, I pray that they're home. That's all I'm going to say. I pray that they're home. Now, this is what got me. Elaine. But he is on paper. Okay. He's not my king. All right, now. Woo. Number one, this is what I don't understand. Harry is, what is he now? Okay, you have William, you have George, Charlotte, Louis. So he's number 5, right? You don't need him back. You don't need him back. You didn't appreciate him when he was there. Leave him alone. He's got a job. He's got his life. He's happy and content in good old California. She had a fell. I'm just thinking about that. That woman had a fell. Let me see. The Black Hills, the people went crazy over at the funeral. Megan's Heels. I understand now we have Armgate. So we've been through all these gates this week. And now there's Armgate, like her arms were showing. if there's not a reason to be so nitpicky and hateful, please. Lady Bird, Megan was crying because her husband was sad, not so much about the vampire queen. Whew, okay, I'm gonna move. Whew. That too, Lady Bird. Excuse me. She was, you know, yes, feeling for her husband, who was emotional, but whew. Benjamin, the Queen should have put Anne as regent until Will was of age. Let Charles run off with Camilla. Let him pay for his indiscretions. That would have taken an act of Parliament. The Queen hated drama. Bingo. And that's why she just wouldn't. Someone else was like, oh, she should have, just like retired or abdicated. And I'm like, as soon as you say that word, that was never going to happen. It just brings too much spotlight on them, and they like to, be under the radar, so to speak, do things underhanded. Annie, our Duchess, perfected the curtsy. Okay. And for those that may not have seen it, yes. Okay. One moment, please. Mm-hmm. Even if you don't care, you're going to see it. Let me see. Did I pull it over, Lord? Or did I delete it? Or is it still in my... Oh, no, there it is. Okay. Excuse the one that's in the forefront of the picture because I can't crop it the way I want because then it would take out Megan's curtsy. But yes. Thankfully, again, that it was captured because, I remember at the wedding they didn't capture it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, that was a whole firestorm. But, yep. She had the curtsy perfection. Did anyone see in any of the crowds Fergie? I'm just asking. Okay. I just had to ask that question. Hello, allegedly shady Sharon. Shannon, how are you? I hope you are fine. Oh, Lord, Sylvia. She was probably on Today's Show. I'm just saying that's usually one of those stations or maybe CNN. I don't on them trying to break up. They're going to get enough of that. They're going to get enough. Hey, nutty doctor, how are you? The honeymoon will be over soon. After they leave there and resume their business, they'll stir up the island again, and then the worry will shift to them. They're obviously still milking the funeral, Lord. They ain't thought of that funeral. I think we were more just knowing how Harry felt about his grandmother. They wouldn't even have mentioned them. We've been waiting for the Rhoda to get to that point. They declared that they were putting this, the flag in the ground, and as of April of 2020, they were not going to be covering them anymore. Funny how they're still part of the briefing every single day. And I think someone on Twitter took account that there was, I think, 40 articles written about Megan, and that was like September 9th or 10th. Like, are you serious? Come on. Elaine, this country's going to hell in a handcart. Yeah. Hey, Sam, how are you? Another UKer. I hope you're well and celebrated his birthday yesterday. Or was that Sunday? I'm so lost. Whew. Okay. Allegedly. Remember when William asked that the media leave Kate alone while they were in college? Why can't Charles and Harry make the same statement to the press? Oh, Harry's gone after the press. What, 3 times? Boyfriend? I think it was fiance and then husband. So like they're not listening to him. And I don't know why. Well, I guess they're scared of space. They've seen his explosive behavior, I'm sure. But they're just waiting. They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him too. Yes, Lord. The press is gonna be like, So Tia Megan said they are salt and pepper. They move together. You think they'll get it by now? You would think. For those that just seem to question their relationship, watch their engagement interview. You'll get it. It's not an act. It's not. How you see them is how, I mean, they sitting right next to each other, holding hands. Hello. Uh-huh. And we know Harry does not like interviews, so he was more nervous, I think, than she was. Elaine, Anna, they would need a crane to get me. Stop it, Elaine. Stop it. Let me see. Getty will make a lot of money off her pictures. They are beautiful pictures. They really are, Joyce. They are stunning. And the fact that they are able to catch them right at that moment. The ones of the overhead shots really got me. I was like, wow, y'all are really going in there. Sylvie just looks so, what is that? Unassuming, is that? Lord have mercy on that woman. Well, Fiesta is what Fiesta is. Michelle! Hey, makeup mom and son, how are you? She really is. She's trying Kate. No, Kate's trying her. Let me tell you something. Whew. I'm just saying they got the right one. Megan is definitely giving me mahogany vibes with that funeral black hat. Stunning. Yes. Now, the white one that she wore similar to that, was it the Commonwealth Service or something? That she had on a white outfit with the hat and it was tilted. I'm thinking that's what it was. But anyway, yeah. Thank you, Joyce. The glove finished off that outfit. She was Audrey Hepburn, Megan style. I happened to catch a later picture when I noticed the gloves, and I was like, oh, okay. Because, inside I did not see that she had them on. And I was like, wow, all right. Lord, everybody making a big deal over, oh, her arms are showing. It's like, give me a break. Hey, Scratching Pete, how are you? Thanks for popping in, sir. Okay, let me see. What is this? Benjamin, they sent an invitation, got me the worst. That's his father. So wrong. Who cares about working rural? So, league. What is that? League. Look at me, because I can't say that. An unnecessary drama. Benjamin, there's two man children that are currently, one's the head and one is the heir, because they're just pathetic. allegedly, okay. Woo! Space needs an enema. Mm-hmm. I'm just reading what's on the screen, okay, because I'm not going to say his real name. Mm-hmm. Joyce, Megan was being treated badly before the Oprah interview. The interview gave them an outlet to clear the record on the lies. And don't they think Oprah has already said that she still has hours of footage that didn't get aired? I know she covered a lot of stuff. So I have a feeling, and you remember they were supposed to be suing Oprah? I guess that didn't go anywhere, did it? But yeah. Bring it on. It's just bring it on, Hey, Marjorie, how are you? Let me see. Dolores, they claimed 26.2 million in UK watch funeral. Did they have a choice? I'm sure every channel was that. So, that's kudos. I mean, there were a lot out there also. I mean, let me just give kudos for this to the UK for this alone. The pageantry of it all, y'all, hands down, y'all win the award for that. And this Oscar goes to the UK for pageantry. Yes, I'm just saying. The feelings behind all that, that's another story. I'm just saying. Miss P talks. Charles did an interview. Fergie did an Oprah interview. They can't remember that. It's always about the black one. Mm-hmm. The one that they just, there's something about her they don't like. Mm-hmm. but they don't really want to say. Church Nelly Dolores minus the 20 million. What you talking about? I'm just saying, even if it was that high, okay. Why are you looking for ratings? Who cares what the ratings were? I mean, here in the US, it was on I think pretty much all the news stations. Did we have a choice? Okay. Benjamin, the irony is that it makes them more famous. Laugh out loud. The press wants it both ways. Well, see, that's the karma of it all. They try to diminish and really tried to, erase her in the literal sense. But it didn't work. Removing her from her child's birth certificate, which I hope that has been corrected and her name is back on there. If not, take cosplays off of her 3 chats. Okay, I'm just saying. Make it fair. Okay, so whoever, space marries in the future. I'm just saying. Mm-hmm. Ray, they truly are deranged fans. Cue the anger over Black Little Mermaid. Oh, I mean, Amisha Cross is so. Ciao. To see the little girl's reaction, oh my goodness. But then to see the hate that came afterwards. Now, Linda Carter, for those that are familiar with who Linda Carter is, she was the original Wonder Woman. She was like, people are upset over a character, a fish, or a half human, half fish. She was like, are you all serious? It was hilarious to read her tweet because she was just like, what is wrong with you all? Like, why are you so upset? One has to wonder, don't they? One has to wonder. Anna, yeah, I forgot to put the disclaimer up. But, 'tis life and its many calamities. I did put it up. Yeah, copyright. That's right. Did I miss Max? Oh, there he is. Greetings and salutations. How are you? Ashe, Max. Woo! I'm only, a half hour after the fact. I have that many comments. I'm that far behind. Hey, Angel Face, how are you? Lord, I done got lost in the comments. Look at that. I'm not reading anything about MK. Kelly is her last name. I'm not reading anything about her because that hateful heifer? No, not doing it. Okay. Let me see if I can even catch up to where everybody. Who is this? Megan doesn't need their approval of it. Yeah, she's gone. Serenity Studio Art, how are you? The happy dance lady. The happy dance lady. Okay, I know I'm all late. Audrey, how are you? Hey, Faye, how you doing? Lord, I'm missing out on so much in here. Because she is. And the funny thing is, she's just being her. That's her style. Clean lines, 1998 champions. How you doing? Good to see you. Yes, I'm scrolling through. I'm probably going to miss a lot of comments, but I realize where I'm at. This is like when I first started doing live streams and I would get lost in the comments and be talking. And y'all are probably with your head, your hand on your forehead, like, can she please? And then when I would catch up, it would be like, oh, I'm way behind. Wow. Okay. Hey, Dana, how are you? Mm-hmm. Anyone else I may have missed? Hi to you. Hopefully you don't, take offense, charge it to the eyes, not the heart. But you can tell that I like to talk and I'm talking and get caught up in the comments. And yes, okay. I'm going to try to catch up. Ladybird, they need the Sussexes. They are the modern royals. Katie represent old timers and they know it. Yeah, but that's what they want. And when they say old timers, it's a picture that they showed or someone when they go back pre-Megan. And those pictures of the family, that's what they want to go back to. So they recently had their balcony moments when there was no Megan. It was bland. That's all I'm going to say. And I'm going to be nice about that. Mm-hmm. Hey, your girl Lala, how are you? Dust Maps, how are you? Yeah, see, I'm missing. Let's see. Annie, I'm hoping Megan wasn't crying because she feels that Harry may go back into that. Ciao. Annie, don't say that. No. Mm-mm. What would they do? Guilt him? I mean, there would be so many. I can understand there would be so. He would lose a lot of support. I have to say, the squad would probably be very split on that. But um, yeah, that would not be. I don't even think that would ever happen. Let me see. Annie, no, I didn't see Fergie, but they claim she was there somewhere. You know how they can slide people in. Yeah, when we're not looking. Mm-hmm. Let me see. Dolores at St. George. Sarah left with Beatrice and her husband. Oh, okay. Mm. So, Marshall, behave. Fergie looked like a linebacker. Oh my gosh. So Joyce, Tina Brown was on Lorraine. ET Inside Edition. Yeah. So she was making her rounds. You know, the ARBIT person, you know, lost. Yeah, she can't do that. Oh my goodness, what is this? Oh, Mari, thank you for the super sticker. Wait a minute. Let me find it. Where is it? Oop, there it is. Ray. Oh Lord. Okay, wait a minute. Thank you. See, I'm scrolling through comments, all late and stuff. Okay. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Ooh. Ooh. Thank you. Now, okay. Mm-hmm. Ray, channel member. Thank you for the super sticker, though. Thank you very, very much. You're making it rain, 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 rain down on me. Ooh. Well, if y'all could see me dancing to that. Whew, okay, let me get a grip. Thank you, Mrs. S. How are you? Channel member. Good to see you, sis. Good to see you. Diane, channel member. Wow. Hi, everybody. Woo. It's so good to see y'all. Hi, Dale. How are you? Kim? Okay. I feel like I'm. Okay. There we go. Church and Lloyd. Now they're reporting that Megan seeks an audience with. Oh, please. Okay. Why would she? I hope to God. I was hoping they'd be gone. But, you know, how would the Rhoda know this if it wasn't leaked from the palace? And I just lumped them all together, so that's why I'm not saying palaces, but the palace. That doesn't, you know, it's amazing that you have to request a meeting with your father-in-law, but okay, whatever. Mm-hmm. We love to be the flies on the wall for that one. See, I didn't cuss them out, but you know, that's just me. Okay. Rosa. Mrs. VS, do you know about the guy in Australia who is saying he's Prince Charles and Camilla's son and wants to do a DNA test? I did see an interview, I would say a year or so ago. That's all I'm going to say. I'm going to move right along. So that would be the rightful heir or no? Because they are married now. I'm just saying. Okay, maybe not. Mm-hmm. Okay. Let's see. Is it Nosh? Is that how I say it? Welcome and hello. How are you? Good to see you. Gwendolyn, really believe hell would freeze over before Harry would leave his beautiful Meghan and kids, child. Don't you know it? Mm-hmm. Don't you know it? Maybe if he says, if you all, abdicate and give up all your riches and titles and all that stuff, then I'll consider coming back. We know that'll never happen. So, yeah. Mrs. S., I have all this time on my one finger. Please hire me to be your manager for American. Oh my gosh. Okay. I have to show this comment to my husband because he's like, they're humoring you. I know y'all are, and I appreciate y'all humoring me, like listening to me sing and all. I know you were expecting an updated, she's Slade. I guess given the occasion, I felt a little bit, but yeah, Megan truly slayed in her last outfit that we saw her in. Oh Lord. Okay, so Dolores, King C3 and Camilla flew to Scotland this morning. Can't they stay out of there? Oh, okay. What do they got to go to? Is that what Balmoral is? I'm lost. Is that the right country? Is that where she died? Oh, okay. Okay. Rodney, he looks older than Charles. Deservedly so. How can you ask for an audience when you left on a plane home to California? And someone else left to go to Scotland. So, yeah, I mean, how do you ask for an audience? Well, there's Zoom or FaceTime, Hey, Lottie, how are you? Hey, Cinderella, how you doing? Hey, Kim. Did I say hi to you already, Kim? I don't know if I said hi. You know how I am. Y'all. Hey, Triple Threat, how you doing? Joseph, what's up? How you doing? With the no drama mama gone, all bets are off on the survival of the firm, child, please. Black Cougar, how you doing? I hope you were well. Let me see. Okay, thank you. Yes, Balmoral's in Scotland, and yes, the Queen. Okay. Whew. I try to keep some things straight, and then, the rest. Let me see. Will there be an Archetypes podcast next Tuesday? I don't know. The way that announcement, let me look at the screenshot that I took. Oh, Lord. Let me see if it even comes through. No, it doesn't show on here. But it was saying that for the next few weeks, I know through the mourning period. So let's just hope the mourning period is over, that we do get one this coming Tuesday. I hope so. Lord knows I hope so. That they all get back on track. Harry and Meghan, when I say they, get back on track for all the events and work that they had planned and already scheduled and all that stuff. So my husband just came down the driveway. So the dog, Kuja, is going to start cutting up shortly because she's going to hear the door. And so I'm going to try my best to get off here before she cuts completely up. Let me see. The rotor just wants Charles' name mentioned beside. Yeah. To make him relevant, to make the king relevant, they have to mention his daughter-in-law, Meghan, that he allows the press to smear. Whew, Lord of mercy. Hey, a brother of a certain age, how are you? Cinderella, I hope they are. I was hoping they would have left there by like 5 p.m. UK time, but of course, the body was just arriving in Windsor, and then it felt like an hour to go up the long walk. I'm just saying, Lord have mercy. But okay, anyway, hopefully they left today. Maybe they got a good night's sleep and left. Because that's a reunion, yeah, I'm just saying. Meghan did the walk. She did that. Yes, she did. And, yeah, I'm just saying. Oh my gosh, Miss P talks. He's gone to Scotland to collect his new residence. So, yeah, it's all his now. I understand that some of his staff he made redundant, but they're hiring other people. It's like Looneyville. I don't know. I would think that staff that you've had with you, regardless of what palace that they worked at, that you would at least maintain that staff. That's just me, because they would be going with me. But God bless the staff that can work. And I'm a dog person, so when they showed the corgis, I kind of got a little bit like, oh, because dogs are very close to their humans. But yeah, I'm just saying. Ronnie, what did the guy come out now about Charles being his father? He better hold his breath, Royal Chief. They're never going to do a DNA, so we're never going to know. But I'm just saying. Wouldn't that be something? Mrs. S, it was even on ABC News that Meghan asked for an audience with Loonly meant it now. Yeah, but they all take it from, whomever, whatever they see online, they will take that. So unless, I hear it from Oprah or Gail, I'm not believing. No. But I trust Meghan also in that she you know how Harry and Harry are very intentional in all things. So yeah. I'm just saying. Did he really extend it another week? Okay. And on that note, I'm going to get off because I'm. Woo! I know the moaning period, but he should be doing that with never mind. But I'm going to get off now because this is going to veer off into territory that I really don't want to go into right now. How you so people have to work and wear black and do all this stuff because the mourning period's still going on? I'm just trying to understand how it works. Over here, if it wasn't for my vacation and sick days when my mother passed, I would have had, is it 3 or 4 days they give you for a direct family member? Which I had to laugh at that. I was like, you all need to change your policy because, it should be like a month. But come on, Chuck, you ain't really working. Send him some pins. Keep him busy. Okay. Yeah. Because I can see right now it's veering into a left field. And so I know what that means. And yes, I'm turning it up. I'm going to get off. I'm going to end this right now. Marsha. You ain't never lied, Marsha. Lizzie is dead. Damn, get over it. I can't. I really can't. Oh, Elaine, thank you. Thank you for confirming. No, the country is out of mourning. Okay. I was going to say, y'all ain't never going to come out of it until the coronation. Then it's celebration time. Woo! Please. Okay. For all those that I may have missed, again, charge my eyes, not my heart. There was a lot of comments. I am so grateful for each and every one of you that came in here. Woo, y'all have blown me away. Another Talk Tuesday, surviving the funeral, etc. We had the etc. Y'all already know how we do around these here parts. So I wish you a farewell. I know it's late for those outside the U.S. and thank you for coming in, spending some time. Thank you to all those in the tuber community that I have met on here on YouTube that have popped in. And for the squad, y'all know. So please be well. Take care. Wear your mask when you're out and about. Be careful of all the other stuff that's out there. Hopefully I did not miss any super stickers or super chats. I don't see the members if you all have done your special message that you get free each month. So, but, family. Love you all. Jacqueline, I will greet you once the live stream ends. Thank you so much for becoming a member. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, everybody, please take care of yourselves. I will see you all around the YouTube halls. All right. Bye.